Yo, what it do YouTube? Johnny here. Welcome everybody to another episode of Planet Zoo. As you guys can probably tell, we are working in the big lake today. In the last episode of Planet Zoo, we talked about making a giant lake forest habitat with a few different types of creatures. I don't exactly remember what I said in that video, but this is pretty much what we're doing here. Today we're going to be adding swans, deer, and beavers into this massive forest area, and it's going to be real cool, real fun, and I'm real excited for it. And if you guys are excited for it, go ahead and hit that like button as well, and don't forget to subscribe and hit the noti bell while you're at it. So yeah, just kind of like, as you guys can see, a little bit has changed with the whole forested area. I've kind of done a little tiny bit of off-cam work after talking about it back when I recorded the last episode. And for those of you who aren't new to this channel, I'm going to kind of address you guys real quick. As you guys know, in the last episode I was talking about how I wanted to be more adamant when posting, and here we are, like, what, 3 months later? Something like that. Basically, just a lot of life, I guess, kind of gets in the way. And, you know, I wish I had all the time in the world so that I can tell all you guys about it and things like that, and, you know, just feeling good about some things and not so good about other things, and I don't know, life is life sometimes, and I guess that's what I've got to tell you. But hopefully, you know, it's been mostly, you know, other than like actual IRL stuff kind of getting in the way, it's been also kind of a motivation issue, I guess, so to speak. But you know what, I'm here now, and as long as I keep on myself, you know, and I keep hearing from you guys, I'll definitely try to be more consistent than I have been in the past. So yeah, I know if you guys have kept up with the community page, I'm not sure how many of you actually check the community page out. Be sure to actually, for those of you who don't, really be on top of that, because sometimes we have some really fun little voting things, and other times we're just talking, you know? Other times we just have discussions. And if you're really into talking to me and having discussions with me, you should join the Discord, actually. The Discord is an amazing idea for those of you who really want to be a part of the community and, you know, kind of just shoot me some ideas and stuff like that, I guess. But yeah, enough of the, I don't even know what to call it. I want to say professional stuff, but not really, because I wouldn't really necessarily call it that. But you guys understand what I'm talking about. Back to the whole Planet Zoo aspect of everything. So yeah, basically, built most of the forest stuff. There's the deer. Just kind of charged in there while I was building. It was pretty fun. And mostly what I've been doing is just, like, as you guys can tell, I've been decorating, kind of been making room for things and whatnot, and then we're going to throw in the feeding platforms. I decided to go with some of the smaller things, other than, like, the feeding troughs. I decided to go massive, just because that just seemed like the right thing to do. And I started placing, unfortunately, like, all the stuff on this side, the zookeeper can't reach, because that pine tree and the shelter kind of get in the way of him, and he, like, you know, zookeepers in Planet Zoo don't want to just, like, duck underneath stuff and just go around the trees or something like that. So whatever, I'm really not that crazy with it. I don't really care. This is us kind of playing with the dome ideas. I thought, oh, you know, it'd be cool to have a dome, but it didn't work. I couldn't really find a spot. I thought an underwater dome would be really cool. I'm not entirely sure you can do that, though. I'd have to look into it, but if you could do an underwater dome, that would be pretty special. I would love that a lot. Anyways, just, you know, kind of getting all the decorating done and whatnot. This probably took close to 45 minutes worth of building, maybe a little less than that. Maybe it was more like a 30 something minutes, 35 maybe. But as you guys can see, just kind of like throwing in education stuff, and then I just noticed the corner of my eye, the red deer was able to jump out, which is really weird, because when I check the red deer out, like when I check the movable area in the habitat, I didn't see any way for them to get out. So I just raised the thing up another foot, and, you know, we just leave it at that. And luckily that actually does help out quite a lot. And yeah, other than that, you know, we're just placing in more power stuff, you know, trying to get things running a little bit smoother around here. And hopefully we can, you know, kind of grow from this, because we're still kind of in the small zoo-esque type stuff. Granted, we don't have any like out-of-the-park animals just yet, although I think a wolverine is a pretty out-of-the-park animal if you ask me. At least I would say so. But, you know, I'm really hoping, like, we still haven't taken that massive leap to become a big zoo just yet. We're still kind of at the cusp of being a small zoo, but eventually I think we're gonna get there. And I am feeling pretty good about the idea of being a bigger zoo. But yeah, as of right now, you guys can just see we're just finishing up getting power all over the place, and I just kind of placed some random solar panels. I wasn't really caring too much about it, and then after that I just kind of throw some more foliage around, or by foliage I just mean trees. But yeah, as you guys can see, I'm just trying to get everything a little bit nicer, and then we kind of throw down the donation bins and whatnot. But something that I like was really, I don't know if I did, I don't remember what I mentioned in the last episode just because of how long ago it was. I kind of wanted to do a boat tour thing with this, but I really couldn't find, like, I really couldn't find a way to just really make it work. And I'm okay with that, you know, the boats aren't that crazy. You know, we're gonna build a train probably next episode anyways, or maybe the episode afterwards. But as you guys know, you already know like, if you guys have kept up before, if you're new, you guys probably don't know this, but the plans are to do a bison plains next to the lake area, and kind of do like a big watchtower in between both of them, or, you know, something along those lines. And then what we want is a, you know, something like that. And then later you guys will see I'm building this big plaza down that black path, and we're going to do like some kind of cool thing there and figure stuff out. Yep, there's me building it right now. And as you guys can see, like, at first I was getting a little trouble, but basically kind of where I drew inspiration from is my local zoo, the Detroit Zoo. And once you get to like I wouldn't say it's the exact middle of the zoo, but once you get close to the middle of the zoo, it's, there's like this big fountain area, and it's kind of awesome looking, and it's really cool. And, you know, I kind of wanted something like that. I kind of wanted a big, fountain type area, and I was going to see if I could round the pathing off, and I couldn't, which is whatever anyways. I don't really care that much. But as you guys can see, I'm kind of stamping in right here. This is where we're going to put the thing, and this is going to be a nice little water feature type thing for us to have. And I wish that we could just get simple animals like ducks or something like that, because I'd just throw some ducks in there and let them have a fun time, you know. Or if we could just get like wild, like, you know, wild birds, you know, that would be a cool thing for Planet Zoo to add, you know, just kind of wild birds that kind of fly around the place, you know, little ambient stuff. I highly doubt we'll get that though. But anyways, that's kind of the end of the thing. We kind of do everything else off cam, so. Okay, so, oh, we got a lot of notifications. Ooh. So I guess we'll do a little bit of a small tour after we go ahead and fix all of this up. Okay, so I actually did quite a lot of things. Ooh, Q fever disease. Yeah, we're gonna wanna figure that one out. But yeah, look at all this. Look at all this stuff we have. But yeah, I actually did quite a lot of stuff after I cut footage. So I will get to all that in just a minute. It looks like we might need another maintenance man, aka engineer, mechanic, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, let's go ahead and get another one. I forget which one of you it is that only... No, it's not you. It's you. Okay. You're gonna train. Yeah. So we got 2 that do everything, and 2 that, you know, do whatever. There we go. So those guys are gonna train up, and they are gonna be my fix-it-alls. Hopefully. Anyway, so now that we've got that out of the way, let's go ahead and just plop ourselves back on the ground here, and we can kind of walk this path. It's a little crowded right now because it just opened, but we start with this cool little statue thingy that I made over here, and this is the red deer, I think. Nope, no red deer. How about the swans? Mute swans? Excuse me, everybody. Excuse me, excuse me, excuse me. Anything? Oh, and we do see the swans. Look at them. Actually, I can go ahead and do this. Look at that. Look at those swans. aka the lovebirds. Or is that doves? Oh, hello. Speaking of deer, here he is right here. What's going on, buddy? Yeah, maybe I would make this fence a little bit taller. Maybe it makes a little bit more sense to just make the fence taller. Man, this fence is breaking so easy. I wish that they would make it so the fences didn't break so fast. That's the thing that's one of the things that bothers me a little bit in this game, is that everything breaks so quickly for no reason. Like, the fences should take a little bit longer to wear and tear, you know? Like, I get it if it's something like a wood fence or something like that, because that can happen pretty often-ish. But like chain link fences, come on. It should take like 2 years before it really starts breaking. And there's a beaver over there, speaking of which. But yeah, look at this. We got this whole little trail around this lake. It's not entirely what my initial idea was. I kind of wanted to do something with the boats. But I just don't really think that we were going to get anything like that. And, you know, the fence gets bigger over here because of the hill. And all in all, I'm just really proud of this build. It looks pretty incredible. I think, like I said, the only thing that I would probably think about changing is... Hold on, let me... So this... So just kind of bring it all the way. Yeah. And then we would just kind of move this up to, let's say, just about 6 feet. So, yeah, the average person is shorter than the fence, which is kind of what I want. I don't exactly want to, yeah, that's a little bit better, I think. Make it so everybody's just a little bit smaller than the fence. Some of the taller people are like as tall as the fence, maybe. But for the most part, we're all good here. So that's fine. We're good now. Let's see, what else? Ooh, this water's getting dirty. That is one thing I completely forgot about, which is the water cleanliness thingy, which I can probably just put over here somewhere. Abilities. Water temperature regulator. So, water temp, water treatment, and just to be sure that is working, it is. Good. The water temperature, we'll put the water to like low 60s. And pathing, staff path. Sorry, you guys probably aren't super into the management stuff, but... Well, actually, some of you I think probably watch for the management stuff, and for that, thank you for, you know, caring about the little things. What else do we got? Wind turbine. In need of repair. Yep, go ahead and get that done. Over here, yeah, that is the keeper hut. Mechanic research. What is this? This is the ride. It's gotta be, right? Yeah. So something I'm working on is trying to research that train station. So we can, you know, kind of put this train station over here. I want to get these tracks all the way up this way. And I think, so we'll get the tracks up here. And I don't know how we're going to do it, but I think I want to put the station, I wanted to put the station here actually. So if we go ahead and kind of delete this, go out a little bit more, like this, and we can kind of get that going like so. And then we'll have the train kind of come all the way down to over here. And once we get these train tracks over this, vet is not a blah blah blah. Okay. Tortoise barn. I think we might just need another vet. Veterinarians isn't like exactly something you needed like a ton of, but it's about time we get another one. And I think we're gonna have to start making work zones soon enough. But anyways, as I was saying, I want to do like an arch with the train tracks, and we're gonna do like a little forest sign here, and it'll be like, I don't know, something. We'll come up with a name for the lake, this big lake here. And so the train tracks are just going to kind of like move all the way down here, and then we're going to have a station right here. And then that's going to dump us off into this cool middle area, which we have no idea what we're going to make this into just yet. But we'll figure something out. We're definitely going to do some kind of water feature here. I might have mentioned it in the speed build, which, speaking of which, hello everybody, it's been a long time. This is technically my first time talking to you because the speed build is future me, so yeah. One thing I'm not proud of is this right here. I like this whole thing, but the corrugated, I don't like how tall the fence has to be for the Wolverines. I wish it didn't have to be so tall. Like, I get they climb, but other than that, they don't really do a lot of jumping, you know? Yeah, because it has to be climb proof and 9 feet tall, which sucks, but whatever. I don't know. So, enough of that. Tortoise Barn, vet has not attended. Tortoise Barn. Did I just send a vet to the Tortoise Barn very quickly? There you go. Go to the Tortoise Barn. Okay. So, some things that I did that I actually just kind of made everything a lot more immersive. We're going to start in our beautiful nature center, which finally has real windows now because there's glass in the actual window frames. So you come in here and check this out. Look at that. Isn't that cool looking? We got this this cool little structure going. So as you can see, we got like the frogs over here. I might have to do a tour video soon. But look, there we go. Added ambient speakers called Splashing About the Swamp and music speakers. And then we actually got the brand spanking new Herman's Tortoise, which is right there. Well, it's not like brand new anymore. It's been out for a few months now, but one of the newer things. And there's a boa constrictor. If you are blanking, the animal we replaced was the green iguana. And there wasn't any specific reason that I chose the iguana, I just did. And then, obviously, you guys know we got the foxes over here, which that's going to turn to one-way glass eventually and whatnot, and yeah. I'm honestly very surprised that I haven't had any stress issues with these guys. They've been very, very happy when it comes to that. And I'm very, very happy when it comes to that as well. But look at this. This looks great. So, we still do have this awesome nature trail. And part of me was thinking of something. I forget what, though. Maybe it was here? No. I remember I was thinking about doing like a whole butterfly garden thing again. You guys know how I do that. For those of you who are familiar with me, if you're new here, hello. But maybe here, do like a little butterfly thing. Or like you can kind of walk out here, or you can go through this little butterfly garden. And we can kind of do that, and it would be fun. And yeah, that'd be cool. So other than that, I think the plans for now were train station, water feature. We got this big build done and I'm very, very happy about it. And I'm really happy about how nice it is inside the nature center. The nature center got a lot cooler with just that small little additive, if that's what you want to call it. Can I change the color of the asphalt? No. I was going to see if I can make it darker, but I can't. Oh well. Anyways, I think that kind of just about leaves it for today. Been recording for almost an hour now. Oh, what in the world's going on here? Did we have some sicklies? We must have had some sicklies. Alright, throw them back in. What do you got? Who was it? Oh, it was one of the deer. Which one? Agisha? Agisha? Is how I assume that's going to be pronounced. But yeah. Anyways, actually, you know what? Before we leave off here, I kind of want to see if we have any names that, just because it's been so long, I haven't really remembered if we had any names or not. So let me go check really quick. Okay, we actually did have one. Shout out to Lil Perry. He named this reindeer Sven. So yeah, cool. Other than that, I think that was the only thing we really had to cover. So yeah, I guess thank you guys so much for watching, and if you did enjoy, leave a like for more Planet Zoo content, and yeah, I think that's all we've got for today. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!